Hello, this is SuperCat222 and welcome to my channel. This is the second subscriber acknowledgements video, and I'd like to thank you all for making sure that I have over 20 subscribers, and thanks to those who made this possible. So without out the way, I'll show you 20 creative things you can do in Minecraft. So just let me clear my throat a bit first. Okay, I think we can begin now. Number 1. Create your own animations. One of the ways structure blocks can be activated is by redstone. If you combine a clock circuit with a sequencer, you can create a looping sequencer which keeps on going forever. Well, at least until someone comes along and breaks a part of a circuit. What is that you could have several different structures and they can act like frames, and then save those frames onto a structure blocks and then put the frames in an order that you'll think will be best for the animation, and then when you do, try to do a looped sequencer, and then all you have to do is to enjoy the animation. Well, hopefully you'll be able to ignore the fact that if you go close enough, a box will appear around the frame. Well, frames I meant to say. Number 2. Really great areas. Sometimes when you've built something really great and you want players to have a look around, you might want to come up with some sort of objective. Whatever you do, make sure the objective is clear. For example, with those two 2x2x1 iron platforms, once you get to that tree over here, the objective here is simple. Find a way to get to the peak. Number 3. Alternative paths. Now, imagine this incident where someone doesn't seem to have skill level needed to complete an objective, and they had seen something on YouTube that could have been one of their favourites, but it could have been locked away because they might have not been able to complete it. This is where alternative paths come in handy. Current gameplay gives more than one option to continue on. For example, on this you can either take this path, which requires a fair amount of jumping and sprinting, or you can take a thinner path that still requires jumping but doesn't require sprinting. And onto here, you can either take the long way round over here, or you can use this tall ladder here to skip straight up to a large portion of the area, which I think is rather good, right? anyway. Number 4. Have a narrow area to go through if you want to. So perhaps you could have it so that there's probably a reward for completing the objective you want players to complete. For example, when you get to a peak, get the option to use the elite to land some firework rockets. And then a player has to try and use the elite to glide down onto cloud platforms. Like this. And also use firework rockets to get up some. It's also great if you're trying to set up multiple areas, but you want players to go through one of them in order to go through another. This kind of adds a bit of encouragement of where to go. Number 5. Try to make the most of the item a player needs in order to get through the next area. For example, with this glowstone wall, you could have it so that it stretches all the way down to the ground. If you have it that way, then gliding underneath it, then moving back upwards with a firework rocket wouldn't do the trick. You would have to go round it. Anyway. So you've probably done something that many players have completed the main objective. What if you wanted them to revisit it, but this time I'm trying to explore a bit. In other words, you could have a secret alternative objective that can reward players who actually look around a bit instead of sticking to the main path. For example, if we get near a peak and then go round a bit, we should eventually come to some kind of secret entrance. Once you've done that, think about the overall structure. Like, what's it going to be like? Do you have to try and get to the top without falling off, or do you have to try and work your way down to safety? Either way, make sure that the alternative objective here is clear enough so that the player knows exactly what to do the second and they get in. You might want to even put a chest containing a useful item such as a diamond sword. In other words, the item could be used as a reward for anyone who manages to clear it for the first time. You know, complete the objective for the first time. Anyway, I believe that was number 6, right? So number 7 then is map art. Now, when it comes to maps, they have a top-down view of the area. So what you could do is build something rather large on flat ground and then view it on a Minecraft map. And I'm sorry that the play button on the YouTube icon is the wrong way round, but I think I was pretty much trying to do this thing from memory. And once you have a great image, I think it can be rather good for paintings, which I will cover later on in this video. Number 8, map text. Imagine you're trying to create a poster within Minecraft. I want some writing over it to inform other players. Well, this is where what I call map text comes in handy. For example, just write what you want to write down. Make sure all that it looks like it's facing upright when the player looks down whilst their body is facing north, and if you out correctly, it should look like it's facing the right way up on a map. Obviously you can change the colour of some letters to make it stand out a bit more, or you could change the font size. Either way, make sure it's readable. For example, it might kind of take a while to have this thing viewed in one go without a map, but without flying far up. But if we have a Minecraft map, that saves the time of doing so, as we can easily see writing here. For example, what I've written on the ground, as you can see on the Minecraft map, is thanks for over 20 subscribers. Anyway, number 9, create your own paintings. There might be a limit as to what paintings you can normally have in Minecraft. That annoying random selection. But if you have an item frame and a map, you'll be able to work around these limitations, and also you won't have to worry about having a random choice before going to a painting you want, which is a great way to quickly set up an art gallery, or set up posters or leaflets, which I think is rather good. You can obviously put several maps together if your painting is relatively large, but it'll hopefully look rather great overall. Number 10, block textures. Now, there might be a limit to what blocks might look like, and there are texture packs to make them look better. But if you wanted to make them look entirely different, but didn't want to go through purchasing a texture pack with real money, well, you could have multiples of the same map around the sides of a block, and there you go, a block with new texture on all sides except the top and the bottom. I think this is kind of great if you're trying to create furniture, but you won't be able to place stuff directly next to it. Well, actually you can, and I mean only that it eventually takes out the item frame on the map, so I wouldn't recommend doing so. Anyway, number 11, furniture hacks. Now there might be a limitation of what you can and can't build in Minecraft, but players have been able to work around these limitations to create stuff that Mojang probably didn't think that players would create. For example, a simple one. If you put a trapdoor on top of a furnace, then you've got an oven with a hob on due to the 4 square holes. Number 12 is a really great theme to your area. Now, if you really want to encourage players to explore your area and maybe try to complete the objective, try to think of an overall theme. For example, I planted 4 spruce saplings in a 2x2 formation for each giant spruce tree, and then used bone meal to speed the process of making this spruce woodland. I mean, I think it kind of fits in nicely with this Rocky Mountain, seeing as Rocky Mountains are usually natural. Although obviously this one is man-made, but it kind of looks natural due to about a few trees growing out the side of it. And then you can simply go for a different theme like sky theme, and I think that fits in nicely because the pig is rather high up, and although there are clouds in Minecraft, you can't step on them, so it's kind of best to make ones out of white wool block, so you can have your very own clouds so you can step on. Number 13, I believe, is use command blocks to help you with your overall theme. So what if you want it to be daytime by the time player got to a pig? Well, you could use command blocks. For example, you could type in a command set time day in a command block, and then connect some redstone, and then set it up so that when a player walks over tripwire, it'll be daytime, which I think is rather good for a sky theme, especially with white clouds. I mean, I'm pretty sure that white clouds during night time in the real world would be pretty weird, I think. Well, unless of course there was a fireworks show. But anyway, number 14 is command blocks illusions. I know what you think. What you think? Well, at least I think I know what you're thinking. I mean, in case you are right now saying, Super Cat, have you completely lost your mind now? Well, I have not lost my mind. Fine. By command block illusions, I mean fact I can do illusions using command blocks. For example, command blocks won't let players walk on walls or objects. But you can make it look as though they can. For example, this area, I've used the teleportation command to this command block, then putting that to people nearest player, then putting the coordinates. When I've created an identical structure, except I've tried to make it look like it's been flipped sideways. Were you happy with it? Test down activate by activating the pressure plate, and it should look like you are walking on the side of the structure. Obviously this is more effective if you set the chat to hidden. Once you have mastered this, why not try creating a point where the player can go on the ceiling as well? Oh, or maybe back on to the floor. So, number 15 is basically improve your creations. For example, we'll take this rocky mountain. In here, there are a bunch of monsters down here, and they kind of act like a form of punishment for anyone who drops in with them. What if you don't want those mobs there, and you just want something even more lethal, like lava, for example? Probably fill the bottom area up with patches of lava, and then probably combine. Then I have just lava, just monsters, or maybe monsters and patches of lava. Either way, Hey, if someone decides to do a bit of exploration on the bottom side, the monsters and lava patches will obviously tell them in advance whether or not it is safe to do so. Okay. Number 17, lighting. Now, if you're in a dark area and, well, if you've created a hollow mountain, it's obviously going to be dark inside. So perhaps you could put torches on only additional structures that look like they don't seem to fit in much with the hill, kind of as though they were man-made. Hey, this kind of gives the impression that someone might have been here and tried to light their way through. Oh, and you could try and include dark patches. Here's the parts that players can't get up to, which I think adds a bit of atmosphere. Number 18. is use toolbar slots. For example, players of PC edition might have had the annoyingness of trying to find the block they want and accidentally missing it several times. Searching for it is okay, but if you want to save some typing, you could just use toolbars to make it easier to find stuff. For example, you could have it so that it says specific, like in a specific category. For example, put stuff in a hotbar you want to save in a toolbar. And then once you're done, hold down C, and then whilst it's held down, press the toolbar number from 1 to 9. Going to save it in that toolbar. If you got it right, a message will pop up saying item toolbar X add toolbar saved it as. If you did it correctly, all stuff in the hotbar slot should appear. Yeah. So, number 19, take advantage of various structures. So, imagine you have this rocky hill right now if you haven't built it yet. And imagine you wanted it so that players could either take this elite to a miniature challenge, or glide down to some other place that could probably act like their hub world. In other words, a world where you would be able to relax and choose various areas. For example, take this village for example. Since there are already a bunch of pre-built structures for you to go in, it saves you having to build houses. To make even more of a hub world, you could have command blocks so that when you step on a pressure plate, it will teleport you to a level. And number 20 is try to come up with your own original ideas of various things. I mean, have a look at a pro Minecraft how to build or a redstone builder's creations, and think about how you might set it up yourself. You might want to do something similar and try to come up with something original or rather clever. And then if you have a YouTube channel, you can even talk to various people in hopes that they'll get amazed. So I would like to thank you all for watching. Please remember to leave a like if you haven't already, and please remember to hit that subscribe button. And I mean, we've had about 2 subscribe acknowledgements videos so far. Well, our time of the publishment of this video, I think. So, here's a clear message. If you want to see more subscribe acknowledgements videos, you'd better subscribe. I mean, subscribing is optional and it doesn't cost anything. But if you want to see more subscribe acknowledgements videos, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. As I'll definitely make it worth your while. So, thanks for watching and have a good day.